Next thing we'll look at is the data table. Now, a data table, you might have seen it in car places when they're trying to sell you something, or you might have seen it like on an airline reservation when you have open dates. You could check the date versus the time, and then you can see how much it costs. Those are data tables, and this is a data table also. I'm going to do it with a payment function though. I'm going to show something that's paid and then give you the results of different payment amounts over different times. So let's go ahead and look at that. So over here on the left, I filled out part of it for you. There's a loan amount of 100,000, interest rate of 6%, number of payments 60, so it's a 5-year loan, showing a monthly payment of $19.33. So if we go to the formula bar or formula ribbon, go to insert function, and take a look at this payment. Pardon me. Should highlight it first. The reason I want to bring this up is just to show you a couple items. Under rate, the rate is the interest rate, and the interest rate is 6%, but you're not paying 6% every month. You're paying a quarter of that, if you will. So instead of 6%, you're paying 0.005. And down on the NPER, which is the total number of payments, if that didn't say 60 and only said 5, you would have to give it the multiply by 12 to show the full number of payments. And the B1 is showing the present value and 0 the future value. Now, your answer is coming up as red, and it's in parentheses. Now, Excel likes to show expenditures like this in parentheses, red, possible negative numbers, because it's coming out of your bank account. So if we click on OK here, up in here, I went ahead and set this up for you too. This is just referencing the payment amount. Down in this column are all the different ranges as far as number of payments, and across the top, the different amounts of money. So if we're going to use a data table here, first thing we'll do is highlight everything. So that's the whole data table. Go back up to data like we've done before. What if analysis? Go to data table. Now, the row input is actually B1. So why is it B1? Well, B1 is the loan amount. And you can see across the top, that row is all the amounts of the loan amounts that we could possibly borrow. And going down the left side, what we have here are the number of payments that we could possibly do. But those payments would be B3. So by those two set up, we can go ahead and click on OK. Come on. And there we go. We have our data table. And as I was mentioning, negative numbers, it just happens when you're dealing with accounting and expenditures coming out of your account. Okay? And if you wanted to change that, you could, but there's something you need to know about the data table itself. You can't make changes to it. If you found like you wanted to change something over here in this payment function, you'd have to make the change in the payment function and then just take the data table out and recreate it. It won't let you make changes on the fly. So Excel isn't always helpful, but it tries.